Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Give on second to Hall. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Jets.
We've set it downs from 37. Motion man right is Smith. They go play action on 1st down. Gets it through the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. 1st down, play action. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He gets 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The toss right side to Hall. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Flushed out of the pocket. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. 2nd and 10 now. Fields bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down this. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. Dropped by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Fields on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. He scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up their opening drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, well, a little bit of space opened up. Those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Tie ball game now as they send this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 65.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to throw. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. A nice run here past the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Hall. Here's Brooks. That ball's free. And the Birds got to it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Hand off to Tootin. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
3-19,
Inside give here for Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19, just set. Set.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, son. Hey, Jared, move the deck, move the set. Right.
Fields to throw it. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-19, just set. Ready. Right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, Fields loses it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, unfortunately brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here comes...
Charging down the middle, and they block it! And this is picked up inside the 35. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Working on first down. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw here on first down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Toss play. This is Hall. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Rose comes. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and goal, Jets.
Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Quick throw outside, complete. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand that excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Tootin on first and 10. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Play action, Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Dropping back to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And this one is launched downfield. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. A give left side for Hall. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, Hall gives it again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Next with his back, Hall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Turn, motion. All right.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Mayday. Move 58, move 58. Angel. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And they take him down right along the 30. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
Play action now. It's Fields. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Sit high.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. Somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get one handoff, hit-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. His kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go in the locker rooms now, all tied up. high-scoring games. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Tootin. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down give to Tootin. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, running between the tackles. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. It's Hall on the carry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, no, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All set now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points.
Touchdown, Jets.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. Move for the move here.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
3-19, get it. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now on 3rd. He's got Smith. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. That's bringing pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just is.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Mayday. Don't jump. Hey, Ken. Turn off, right. Right.
3rd and long for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll start his run out with Hall. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles have it. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't.
Just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Let's go.
Running it now out of the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They connect on the deep shot. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a lead just before the end of the third. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 28.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Inside give here for Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Right.
They pitch it out to him here. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
Being overshown.
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Chip clear. Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan is all in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. Up. Right.
Fields now, third and long. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's another Eagles first down.
And off to Tootin. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Don't jump. Ready?
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Offense up to the line fast. Fields on third. That one finds his man, likely. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Tootin with it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles now trail by just a point in the fourth.
You've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 35 apiece. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Jukes away from one. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's going to throw again on second down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Now running here with Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
319, that's it.
On the ground, Tootin. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, son. Jump through. Set.
On the give, it's Tootin. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set.
They pitch it to him. Here he goes again. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
331.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
I want the money, the bag, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. These things will be lacking. So what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no one doing that. No, they send the hounds, lock me in that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Tootin. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles pushing to get within range for a game winner. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Tootin headed left. Escapes a defender. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Tootin. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Blue 58, blue 58, set.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Don't jump. Right.
They'll try with Tootin. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop it. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down. Back to the well again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to throw. In slant route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. A little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! No one's around him, he's got space. And the Jets twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. Now Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From 37 yards in the right half. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fields the hard squib kick.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. We good. Up. 319. That's it. Up. Set.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Jets.